had sexual relations multiple times while on duty, in police cars, and here at Madison Middle School, where the 37-year-old served as a school resource officer. According to the report, Vidrios and the veteran officer had sex in Vidrios' SRO office while children were present in the schoolhouse. According to the OPA report, there is overwhelming evidence that the officers had sex in a metro building and the male officer's police car. That evidence includes video, pictures, and text chains, as well as an admission of wrongdoing by Vidrios. According to the internal report, the male officer has not been interviewed because he was on medical leave during the investigation. Then he was approved for a medical pension for an injury he sustained on duty. This report indicates if he returns to active duty, OPA investigators will question him.
Hi, I'm Lisa Vidrios, and I transferred to Nashville from the San Diego Police Department. Prior to serving as a police officer, I served in the United States Marine Corps for 9 years.
In 2022, she graduated from the Metro Police Academy. The department even chose her among a handful of promising officers to represent her graduating class.
I came here to Nashville with my family, and my husband included, who is also now a member of the Metro Police Department with me. We have 3 children together, ages 6, 4, and 1 years old. And we love spending time as a family and doing everything we can throughout the city of Nashville.
According to this internal report obtained by News 2, in May of last year, the 37-year-old woman and another Metro police officer began having an affair. According to the Office of Professional Accountability, Lisa Vidrios and the unnamed male officer, who's an 18-year veteran, reportedly...
All right, we got an interesting story right here. More women in male places. We have this female cop, Lisa Vidrios. And apparently, I'm assuming her husband, I don't know if I caught that part. Her husband must have like ratted her out, or she got caught. Maybe she just got caught. And her and another police officer, male, were having sex on the job. Y'all might say, okay, maybe that's a fireable offense. Maybe that's a fireable offense, but apparently they were also having sex. They were having sex, in a school while kids was there. So she was some type of, police school officer or service officer for the police. And she transferred from San Diego to, my bad. But yeah, she was at a school having sex with the other officer. And, hit the link description, join the Patreon. And somehow they got caught. So a Metro Nashville department officer, and she transferred from San Diego to Nashville. She married, probably got children. So she was in the Marine Corps. We already know no military women loose as a goose. And this is why they don't allow, or at one point they banned women from men's spaces. But I'll get into that a little bit later. Metro Nashville Police Department officer is off the force after she admitted to serious departmental violations, including conduct unbecoming of an officer stemming from inappropriate sexual activity while on duty. According to the Office of the Professional Accountability Investigation, the pun intended, a woman getting caught by the Department of Accountability Investigation. It's crazy. Summary: in May 2026, 2025, so this is a year ago, the complaint was lodged against the Metro Nashville Police Department officer Lisa Vidrios and an unnamed 18-year-old police veteran. The investigative report said the couple had sex while on duty in the Metro Nashville Police Department vehicle and in the middle school where Vidrios served as a school resource officer during hours when children were inside the building. She should get hit with a pedo charge. You have to be on that list. Based on the 2022 video produced by Metro Nashville Police, Vidrios was a promising officer with a solid background, ready to protect and serve the streets of Nashville. In the clip now, former officer introduced herself saying she transferred from Nashville from San Diego Police Department, but before working in law enforcement, she spent 9 years serving in the U.S. Marine Corps. So they chose her from a lot of different officers to come out there. You know, according to the OPA report, Vidrios graduated from the Metro Police Training Academy in 2022, and the Metro Nashville Police Department chose her a handful among a handful of officers to represent the graduating class. So she's supposed to be the best of the best. And she couldn't control her pussy. Everybody talk about men not being able to control their loins. Women can't either. You know what I'm saying? A Marine, she probably was fucking, and then she fucking here. And I don't know who dropped the dime on her. Could have been a fellow officer. She probably didn't let another officer hit, so they told on her. Another female officer could have been jealous and really fuck with her. Could have been the 18 police veteran wife. Could have been his mistress. Could have been his girlfriend. Could have been a student. You know what I'm saying? Could have been her husband. You know what's so funny? Diana Taurasi, I got to speak on that. Not Diana Rossini, who was getting caught with Mike Vrabel. You see how they sweep snow people problems up under the rug. You know, her husband took her back after she did that with Mike Vrabel, and he probably already knew. And that's why women don't like weak men. You know, I came here to Nashville with my family and my husband included, who is also now a member of the Metro Police Department. Oh, her husband is also an officer. So you fucking her. You fucking his coworker. How disrespectful women are, bro. How disrespectful women are. They will fuck somebody close to you, bro. We have 3, and the guy was 18 years service, so he was an older dude. I told y'all these young girls like older dudes. We have 3 children together, 6, 4, and 1. She just had a baby. So she fucking fresh out of postpartum. I'm telling you, man, these are the stories that they sweep under the rug and they don't talk about enough. And we love spending time as a family and doing everything together throughout weekend throughout the city of Nashville. You like, you know, and she fucked, man, bro. And that nigga probably gonna stay with her. According to an internal report obtained by News 2 in May 2025, the 37, she's 37, so she old as hell too. 37-year-old married woman and another Metro police officer, Metro Nashville, had it was an affair. However, there is no word on the identity or marital status of the officer. Now, this is the kicker, but hold on. The OPA said Vidrios and the other officer had multiple sexual encounters in various locations. And this is how diseases get passed around. Women pass these diseases around way faster than guys because they fuck with a small amount of guys. They all fuck with the same guys. A small amount of guys they have sex with. That's just the truth. Women are very meticulous on the guys as far as an attractive or it's not even about attraction. I did a video. They was like, you lying. It ain't all about attraction, bro. That ain't even the most important thing to most women, right? But per report, Vidrios' phone contained footage of a couple having sex on the couch of the SRO office at Madison Middle School, where the staff can be heard talking outside the door. That gave her the thrills. That's why women like fucking with like thugs and criminals and all that, because it's a thrill. It's a thrill, bro. It's a thrill for her to be fucking in a school. The report indicates the pair had a sexual relationship at the school 4 times, with Vidrios saying in a written statement on the OPA that the kids were inside the building during the time. So she had a while, and you got to think about this. Why do people keep all the incriminating evidence in the phone? Ask yourself that. Why do women keep all their evidence? And why do people keep where they fucking, and you got women sucking dick in niggas' phones and dudes fucking girls and eating bitches' asses in the, why do you need that footage? Why ain't that footage locked in the cloud or locked away, thrown away? Why do you need footage to remember? And most women like to record. Most women will welcome you record. Furthermore, base report, there was a video of the couple having sex in the male officer's police car. Vidrios told the OPA the couple had sexual relations twice in the Metro Nashville police vehicle. At least one of those encounters allegedly took place in the parking lot of an abandoned hospital. The internal report said the male officer had been a member of the Metro Nashville Police Department for 18 years and that he was last assigned to a tactical operations section higher than her husband, but he has now not been interviewed. He has not been interviewed. Let me just say this real quick and wrap this up, because he got a medical leave. He got a medical pension. Therefore, if he ever was to come back to the force, he would get interviewed. So somebody liked him, 18-year-old, they let him walk away with a medical pension, and that's just what it was. The per LPA, Vidrios agreed to a pre-investigation settlement for the representative allegations of the violation. With the agreement approved in September 25, she was found in violation. So they gave her money. They gave her money. They gave her money. She had a settlement. Vidrios agreed to a suspension for 30 days, and after that, she resigned from her police. So they gave her a settlement. And that's because they union. They gave her a settlement. Reached to the mayor. The mayors consistent or responded are held to the high. Dog, this is why they don't like women in men's spaces. I'm telling y'all, this is why they don't like women in men's spaces, in male spaces, because they can't control their vagina. And then you asking a bunch of lions, and you got a zebra walking in not to eat the zebra when they hungry. You got a bunch of dudes who can't control their dicks. A lot of them dudes don't have the discipline that throw their career around for a piece of pussy. If you put women around guys that got money, that got experience, that got salt and pepper, who they just gonna fuck. Women shouldn't be in the police department, in my opinion, not on the street. We seen that one police department I spoke with on the Patreon, the Goodfellow TV Patreon, of the kids in South Carolina beating that Becky up. They don't belong. Women don't belong in these spaces. When you see these female reporters in the locker room interviewing these naked, they don't belong there. And then they expect for these dudes not to fuck these women. It's crazy. Even if they married or not married, she shouldn't have got no settlement. She should have lost everything, but hit the link in description on the Patreon.